Hi guys, welcome to Wimborne Boxing Club's channel. I'm Dave and I'll be taking you through the drill today. If this is the first time that we're meeting, I'd like to say hi and welcome to our channel. And just to let you know that we bring you the very best strength and conditioning for boxing drills and tutorials, as well as actual boxing drills and tutorials themselves. So if you like the sound of that, why don't you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell next to it, and you'll be notified every time we post. Right then, on to today's drill. So today we're looking at how to jump rope or how to skip and why we do it in our boxing training. So to begin with, why do we do it? Well, it is good for fitness, it is good for footwork, and it's really good for eye, hand and foot coordination. Now that's all good and well if you can skip and if you can skip properly. So you need the skipping to be effective. Otherwise, again, like most things, maybe a little bit of fitness, but if it's not effective, it's not going to transfer over to our actual boxing training. Okay, so there's a few different types of ropes. I've got like a PVC type rope, but like I said, there's a few different types of ropes. I'll put a link in the description and that will show you the best one I believe to use, especially when you're starting out. The next thing you need to be, or make sure that you have done, is the correct high length of rope. Now, ideally, the rope should actually come up to armpit level. All right, so if your rope is too long, you just have to tie knots in each end, so it eventually, once you step on the middle, approximately reaches armpit height. Okay, so the next thing you need to do is to make sure that you're holding the skipping rope correctly. So obviously you're going to have it in the palm of your hand, and you want the skipping rope to sit roughly around waist height. You don't want it too high, likewise you don't want it too low. You want a slight bend in the knees. Obviously you don't want to be in a full squat position, but just a slight bend in the knees, and to make sure you're nice and light on the toes. We don't want to be skipping flat-footed, all right? So nice and light on the toes. Now you can go through a few little practice jumps just so you either warm yourself up a little bit more or just so you get the timing. Some people just like to rotate the rope and so they can get the timing even better. And as the rope comes around and taps the floor, that's when they're jumping, all right? So that's another way to start with if you want to begin to get the timing of the skipping rope. And like I say, it is all about timing. So hands and palm up, waist height. Now, when we skip, it's not a big arm movement, all right? We're not using loads and loads of arm work. The idea of skipping is to be energy effective, so little jumps. Palms up, and it's almost like a flick of the wrists, little rotation of the wrists to get the rope over. Now, if you want to begin with using 2 feet to jump, that's absolutely cool. So all we're going to do is flick it over, and it's just 2 feet over. You can see that my wrists are just flicking the rope over. I'm not taking a massive jump. I'm doing just enough to get over the rope, which is energy effective. And like I said, when we're boxing, we're not doing big jumps forwards, are we? We've got this little light bounce in the feet, and that's exactly how we want to jump the rope. The other thing you've got to try and avoid doing is the double jump. A lot of beginners do this. So they jump the rope, then they jump in between. You see? So there's that little jump in between. Takes a lot of concentration, that one for me. So avoid that. We want to make sure that we are just doing a single jump in between each rotation of the rope. Okay, once we've got that, we might want to move on. So, like when we are in boxing, so we bounce left to right, you can do that with the rope. So we're going to go in first, 2 feet, and then just bounce 1 foot to the other. 1 foot to the other. All right? Then you might do a double. So double on the left, double on the right. This is as far as we're going to take it today. We'll get it going, and you might double on the right, double on the left. Okay, doubles on each side. So that is how we start to skip. Then a couple of other drills that we can go on to. Nothing too clever, but that's going to build a really good foundation for your skipping. So that was my skipping tutorial, guys. Hope it's been of some help. If it has, please smash that thumbs up button. And if you've got any questions, please comment below and let me know. Okay, so like I said, that's the end of this video. However, don't finish your training there. How about we head over to this video and get a little bit more training. But make sure you subscribe to our channel first. And remember, there's a link in the description to grab your own rope. Great, guys. All the best for the skipping, and I'll see you on the next video.